All right. Let's go on to athletic. This is a big one. Again, I hope y'all are writing down your questions because when we did the first modesty class, this is the one we had a ton of questions on. So, first tip, wear leggings under your skirt, okay? Even if you feel like your skirt's long enough, when you're working out, you just never know. You want to be safe, all right? Wear your leggings under your skirt, okay? Second tip is to wear polyester. Polyester is a good material to swim in because it dries really quickly. Excuse me. I actually got that tip from our sister Gabby Judah. I was like, man, again, I'm not the sewing sister, so I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like throw something together, but I have a polyester dress. It's kind of, it's a decent material. When I first swam in it, I was like, ooh, okay, when you're coming out of the pool and clothes are just clinging and stuck to you, and you're like, oh my god, like hurry up and get a towel so you're not exposed. But I swim in a polyester dress, and it is it dries extremely quickly. So I would definitely recommend that one. And again, like I just mentioned, try to do a DIY swimsuit if you can. I've seen sisters buy they'll buy swimsuits from the store and just kind of attach a skirt to it. Like they might buy a top that's got the swimsuit material, and they'll try to attach a skirt to it. It's the same material. Or I've seen people just DIY the whole thing all together. Go buy some fabric, and they'll make magic. So shout out to sisters who are able to do that. That's definitely a great option. And the fourth one is wearing clothes that fit your body. That's really important for whatever style you're dressing in, right? You don't want to wear things too small. Obviously, it's not going to look good. Not going to be modest. And you don't want to wear things too big. It's going to be baggy, and it's just, it's not as cute. So looking at this lookbook, this first one, she's got a hoodie. She's got a skirt down to her knees. Looks pretty comfortable. She looks like she can run in it. She's got leggings on, so just to be safe, right? This second and the third one are actually swimming outfits. So I don't know what material this second one is, but it looks pretty good. She's modest. It's down a couple inches past her knees. It looks pretty comfortable. So again, being modest when you're going swimming doesn't mean you have to have layers and layers of clothing on. Obviously, that's not comfortable, especially if you're swimming, you're trying to stay cool. You're not expected to have, she's got long sleeves, that's an option. If you're comfortable with that, cool. But you're not expected to be like completely covered, no ankles, no nothing, So something like that is an option. This third one, this reminds me of when I was saying sisters will do the DIY, and this is just a regular swim top that she has on, and then she's got a different skirt to go with it. So try to mix it up. There's different options out there where you can alter something and make it look good. All right. This fourth and the fifth one, maybe not necessarily for exercise, but if you are a sister who is just kind of into the athletic style, if that's just, you kind of like a sporty wardrobe, if that's you, this is some cute options. There's different like hoodie dresses that I've seen. They're pretty cute. This last one is it's like a sweats material in the skirt, and I don't know if I've seen anybody actually like convert sweats into a skirt, but if you're able to do that, it's pretty cool. But this is a cute little look if you're kind of that athletic sporty sister. All right. So our next tip is wear breathable material that is not see-through. This is super important when you come to athletic style. When you're working out, obviously you're sweating. You want to make sure that your material is breathable and make sure it's not see-through as well. Sometimes you'll look for something that does breathe and it might be a little bit thinner. So one of the tips that we talked about before is kind of do the sunlight test. Hold it up before you go out of the house, hold it up to the window and see, okay, can I see through this? Is light shining through? You know, is it kind of it's kind of sheer? So just be mindful of that when you're looking for different materials to work out in. Or again, if you just have a sporty style, just be mindful. And our next one is to avoid tight, stretchy skirts. Okay, so sometimes we'll find that too if you're looking for a workout skirt. You might find some that seem like they fit well, but when you have to kind of spread your legs, or you know, if you want to do a squat or something like that, you don't want it to be super tight on you. You don't want a stretchy material because number one, it's kind of hard to move around in, and number two, stretchy material typically sticks to you. So again, keeping it modest when you're, you know, wearing athletic wear is totally possible. You just have to apply these tips, okay? Make sure you're getting the right material, make sure it's not see-through, and make sure it's not clinging to your butt. That's the main thing. You don't want that. Okay, and the last tip, this isn't really about how to dress, but I just think it's something cool to think about, is to try new activities. So as you can see on this lookbook, we've got some weights, we've got a tennis racket, we've got a pool, we've got some boxing gloves, and a skateboard. So, you know, I think sometimes sisters will kind of be in this modesty box and feel like, oh man, I could never ride a bike, or I could never skateboard, I couldn't do all these things in a dress. But you can. There's so many things you can do and still be modest. I've seen it. I've seen women that wear super long skirts like and skateboard. But you know, you might not think, oh well, I probably trip. I don't know how they do it with the super long ankle length ones, but you know, whatever works for you. It's so many things that you can do. You can lift weights in a skirt. Just make sure the skirt is not tight and you're good. Like there's so much variety to modesty that the possibilities are endless.